Hey, what is up, everybody? I am here to give you my review of WWE NXT for June 24th, 2015. And this was a pretty good episode of NXT, as always. So let's just kind of dive right into it, and I'll talk about each thing as time goes on. So we have Byron Saxton, Rich Brennan, and Corey Graves on commentary for this show. It kicks right off by showing a tribute to Dusty Rhodes. They had Triple H and all the other superstars from NXT on the stage, and they did like the moment of silence when the 10 bells ring, which I thought was really nice, because Dusty Rhodes really liked NXT, and if he looked, like they said, he looked, Triple H even cut a promo that he looked at each and every one of the NXT superstars as his kids, so I really liked this. This wasn't actually live, though. It was actually like a live event that they did, but I still thought it was really good. And then Hideo Itami returns. This is the first time we've seen him since his big injury, and he's not actually clear to compete. He's still in a sling. He won't be. We find out he won't be able to compete for 3 to 4 months, and he says that he's gonna go to Tokyo on July 4th. And watch the NXT Championship match between Kevin Owens and Finn Balor. And whoever wins that match, he's going to challenge the winner for the championship. And then Kevin Owens comes out, and he talks about how Finn Balor's out there. He thinks that he's delusional. He actually messes up. And then when he messes up, he says, "Wow, I sound like Hideo Itami trying to speak English." So I really like the way that he came across. And he says that people think that he took out Hideo Itami at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, but he says that if he had done it, Hideo Itami wouldn't be standing in that ring right now. And he says that he'll give people a reason to think that because he still has one good arm, so he's gonna go down to the ring and take out Hideo Itami, beat the crap out of him. And then Finn Balor comes out, attacks Kevin Owens. They get into a brawl. Kevin Owens knees him in the gut and tries to escape, and then Finn Balor goes off the ramp and takes out Kevin Owens, and then he goes to go off the stage and give the coup de grace to Kevin Owens, and then Rhino attacks Finn Balor from behind, and then he punts him in the ribs and he falls off the stage. I thought that was really awesome stuff. I really like this opening segment here, and it sets up a match between Finn Balor and Rhino later on in the show, so I really like this stuff here, and I like this stuff, and they actually do have a purpose for fighting because of what happened before when Rhino gored Finn Balor when they had a match a few weeks ago. So then we get the first match on the show. It's Collin, Cassidy, and Enzo Amore with Carmelo inside versus Jason Jordan and Sylvester LaFour. It's been a while since we've seen Sylvester LaFour. I haven't seen him in a while. I guess it was nice to see him again. Jason Voorhees, I really like him. I like the amateur background wrestling moves that he hits. I really like those moves. But Jordan and Sylvester get the heat on Enzo Amore for a while. And then Sylvester LaFour goes to charge at Enzo Amore. He pulls down the rope and he falls outside the ring. And then he hits a roll-up on Jason Jordan for the win. Then afterwards, he argues with Sylvester LaFour. So they're doing this whole thing with Jason Jordan's trying to find a tag team partner. And I have a feeling, and I like that. I like that they're trying to use Jason Jordan in a featured role. So I really like this stuff. And the tag team match was pretty good. And then it shows a Samoa Joe interview from last week after his match with Kevin Owens, and he says, "Let them fight." And he says he got what he wanted, but at the same time he didn't because Kevin Owens is still walking around, and he says, "You should let us fight." I thought it was a solid promo by Samoa Joe. I can't talk today. And then we get Dana Brooke with Emma versus Cassie, and this match was solid. I really like Cassie as an in-ring worker, and I thought this match made Dana Brooke look really strong. I think she's improving. And Dana Brooke hits a Michinoku driver on Cassie for the win, so I thought this was fine. Then Charlotte gets interviewed, and she pretty much says that she's going to kick Dana Brooke's ass at some point. And she talks about how Dana Brooke says that she is gonna close the door on Charlotte. The only thing that Charlotte opened the door on was opportunity. So I thought this was a solid promo by Charlotte. And I like the feud between Dana Brooke and Charlotte. And I think they're just trying to slowly build it up because I don't know when the next NXT special is, but I think they want to save a match between Dana Brooke and Charlotte for the next NXT special. So they're not really trying to do anything crazy with it right now. They're trying to slowly build it up. So I'm fine with this. And then we get the... Who is Finn Balor Part 2? We get another video package for Finn Balor, and it shows him in like his house or hotel, whatever. And Sami Zayn walks in and he's talking with them, and we find out that in his spare time he likes to build Legos. He's pretty much said that he was kind of an outcast without wrestling, and he always likes to build Legos. And we find out that his favorite pay-per-view is WWF SummerSlam 1995, which is really good to know. And he says he watched that pay-per-view 5 times in a year. And then we find out, how he went to New Japan Pro Wrestling. He shows us the T-shirt of that. Jason Albert says that he met Finn Balor in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he said that when you're in Japan, you always have to, when you're really new, no matter how long you've been in the wrestling business, you're considered like the new guy, so you have to do a lot of things, make food, get up at 6 in the morning, clean the stuff afterwards, train. He says it's no joke, it's really tough, which does sound like it's pretty difficult. And we find out that Finn Balor was, well, I mean, I already knew this anyways, but he was Prince Devitt in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Becky Lynch talks about how when he went to New Japan Pro Wrestling, he became an instant star, and he became, well, he didn't become an instant star, but he became a big star in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I really like that. It shows and he talked about how he never pictured that, Finn Balor talks about how he never pictured that he'd be a star in Japan, and he always he wanted to be a wrestler. And then Jason Albert, his contract, Prince Devitt's contract was about to come up with New Japan Pro Wrestling. He even showed a T-shirt of the Bullet Club, which is like a big group in the indie scene. I heard like AJ Styles is in it, and Doc Gallows, which is like Luke Gallows, Doc, are all in that group. And Prince Devitt at one point was once in the Bullet Club. And then, which I like that they brought that up, but I thought that was kind of cool. And Jason Albert wanted him to go sign with WWE NXT. And Prince Devitt wasn't sure whether or not he wanted to do it, but then he ended up signing it. It shows him with the picture with Triple H. And it shows some pictures with... he talks about how it's a big moment for him, one of the biggest moments in his career, and he says that it's time. He said that he started... in Ireland as a 24-year-old wrestler, and now he's 33 years old. And we see in the background, when he was saying this, we saw Sami Zayn and Mojo Rawley, which was pretty cool. And then it shows pictures of wrestlers taken together, Adrian Neville, Kevin Owens, and Hideo Itami. And then it shows another one with just Triple H, Hideo Itami, Finn Balor, and Kevin Owens. I thought this was a really good video package, and they're going to show another one for him next week talking about his career in NXT, which I can't wait to see, so I'm really happy about that. And then it shows Bo Dempsey working out. It shows like Instagram pictures of him working out. It was really funny. Tyler Breeze posted like a picture, and he's just him being really fat. He's just sitting down on the ground. Corey Graves posted a picture of him with potato chips all over himself and all over the table. Somebody posted a picture with him with like a sandwich and chips. I thought it was really funny. And then we get another tag team match. We get the Hype Bros, which consists of Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley versus Sawyer Fulton and Angelo Dawkins. I really like this tag team match here. I like the tag team of the Hype Bros. I think it's a really good tag team. I think they really fit together as a tag team. The Hype Bros win when Mojo Rawley picks up Angelo Dawkins like he's going to Zack Ryder and him are going to do the Doomsday device to him, but instead Zack Ryder does the Rough Rider instead of doing like the clothesline. I thought that was really good stuff. And they win. I like the tag team here, and I think I like that NXT has to rebuild the tag team division because they had to get rid of some of them, because they went up to the main roster, so they have to kind of rebuild the tag team division. But I really like the tag team division for NXT. And then William Regal's backstage, and Eva Marie comes in and asks for a match on NXT. And William Regal says that the women have been defying NXT. Have been redefining the women's division for on NXT. And she says that you need to show me more than just trying to put your way in to get in a championship match. Or to get in a match on NXT. And she says that she will. I don't know how I feel about this, because I'm not... Eva Marie sucks. I heard that she has been training with, like, Brian Kendrick, and, maybe this run on NXT will really help her, so I hope that happens. If she still ends up sucking, then I don't know what I'm going to say, but I hope she's improved them from before. And then it shows a Finn Balor video package. It just shows a, trailer, pretty much, of hyping up the match between him and Kevin Owens, but it was a really good video package. It shows just himself. And then it shows him, dressed up like the devil, standing behind him. I thought it was really good. It's totally worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. And then we get Finn Balor versus Rhino with Kevin Owens on commentary for this match. Kevin Owens was great on commentary. He was really good because he makes Byron Saxton seem intimidated. Byron Saxton and Rich Brennan are too afraid of him to really say anything. But Corey Graves, since he's the heel, is all fine because he agrees with everything. And I think the reason is because last time Kevin Owens attacked someone on commentary, so that's why they're probably afraid. But Byron Saxton wasn't saying anything, and Kevin Owens kept saying take a nap. You're not saying anything anyways. So it was really good stuff. And then Rich Brennan kept trying to ask him questions, and he's like, stop asking me questions. Focus on the match. It was really good stuff. It was really awesome. But the match itself between Finn Balor and Rhino was really good. Finn Balor hits a flip dive over the top on a Rhino. Rhino hits a big spine buster on Finn Balor, and he dominates the match for a while. And then Finn Balor makes a comeback. He hits some clotheslines on him. And then he hits a Pele on Rhino, and then he hits a drop kick in the corner. He goes to hit the coup de grace on him, but then Kevin Owens gets off commentary, and Finn Balor hits a drop kick on him. And then Rhino hits a belly-to-belly throw on Finn Balor, covers him, and Finn Balor kicks out. Then Finn Balor hits the Slim Blade, and then he hits the coup de grace on Rhino for the win. Then afterwards, Kevin Owens gets in the win, attacks Finn Balor, then Rhino recovers and attacks Finn Balor. They both double-team Finn Balor. And then Samoa Joe runs out, and then they escape, and then that was the end of the show. I thought the show was really good. I thought the ending was really good. I liked the match between Finn Balor and Rhino, and I liked the save for Samoa Joe. And I like the tag team matches on this show with the Hype Bros versus Sawyer Fulton and Collin Cassidy and Enzo Amore versus Jason Jordan and Sylvester LaFour. I liked Hideo Itami's return and the whole segment with Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and Rhino that set up to the main event. I liked Charlotte's interview, and then I liked Dana Brooks and Cassie's match. It was, it made Dana Brooks look good. And the Bull Dempsey workout photos were funny. I liked the videos and packages with Finn Balor. They're really trying to build him up. So I thought the show was pretty good. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I think that's what I would give it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll be back to give you another video sometime this week, and you can click right here to subscribe, and that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.